Hello. Hi, guys. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. I've been reading your chat. It's nice to hear from you guys early on. Maxwell has an RC addiction, don't we all? Hello, Bankrupt Bashers. And hello, Anna. Nice to see you here. Hello, Quinn, and hello, Crazy Quad Brothers. Nice to see you guys. We're here on the launch day for the CR18P EVO from Hobby Plus, which is a really cool release because it's actually 3 cars and 2 colors of each car each. So this is an upgraded version of a car that was released back in December, January time. And yeah, it's going to be really cool having a look at them. I've got all of them here, and I've opened most of them, but I've left one for an unboxing so you can just see what you'd actually get when you order it yourself, and there's no surprises there, so hopefully everything's going to work fine. And yeah, let's have a good time. We've got a giveaway. So we have during the show, we're going to be giving away a Harvest CR18P EVO, and that's not going to be held right till the end like I've done in the past couple of times, because I want to mix it up a little bit, and I'm going to put it somewhere in the middle. So hopefully you guys won't tune out after we've announced the winner for that. Hello, the Shop Mini RC, nice to see you here. Hello, AZ Off-Road and RC Fun. Hello, Micah and Amy. It's nice to see everybody here. Just put it out there for a minute. We've got some really cool promotions on our store at the moment. One of them is if you spend $199, then you will get a free Lexan body for the FCX24. And that's a really cool deal. And so if you're thinking of getting one of these CR18P EVOs today, maybe you want to like bump it up a little bit to 199, and then you can get that free body. A lot of people have those FCX24s, and they're pretty cool, but it's nice to have a little body that you can switch over. So yeah, just remember that as we go along. Hello, Robert Wolf. I just ordered 3 cars, best deals ever. Yeah, they are. They're probably the best deals that we've had in our store over the past couple of years. There's that one that I just mentioned. We've also got buy one large-scale car and get another one for free. Get a 1/18 scale for free. That's pretty cool. What's funny? Hello, Calvin. Is Calvin here? Oh, hi, Calvin. Calvin's come to check if I'm sharing the correct information or not. Hello, William McHugh. Nice to see you. And hi, Brand. Okay, cool. So, guys, let's get started on this. So the main topic is the CR18P EVO. I'm just going to quickly show you the original CR18P. This was the rock van. This was the first one that came out, and it was in 2 colors. CR18P was pretty cool when it came out. It's the Lexan body. Obviously, you can see here that this is the rock van, missing a windscreen wiper at the moment. Yeah, and so this is really nice, cool van that you don't really get a lot of vans in the RC world. So this is cool, and it actually performs really well as a rock crawler. Lexan body. The main selling points of these were really that it had portal axles, which help ground clearance and help it to get over obstacles. And it also has a really nice turning radius, or steering radius, steering angle. It's a 45 degrees steering angle, which is really cool. This is what impressed me when I was driving it. It's very, very nice tight angles. And yeah, and this is, very, very impressive, I thought. It has really smooth electronics as well. So it's very, very nice control over the rocks. Just mute my phone. Yeah, so this one came out in December, I think, or November, and then there was another one, which was the T Hunter, which came out shortly after that. We don't have that one with us at the moment, but I've got some new ones to show you today. So yeah, these were really, really nice, and they've now been upgraded in some really cool ways, which I'm going to show you today. Okay, so we had, since then, also, we've also, sorry, I'm not talking very well today. Since then, we've actually opened up a lot of the CR18s and CR24s of some of Hobby Plus's earliest cars that are now available on our store. So if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper, then this is a really good option for you. You can find them on our website. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at the EVOs, and the main selling points, the headlines for this, is that it's been upgraded to 2-speed. So it's a bit similar to the FCX24 in that it can crawl really nicely in first gear, and it also has a nice high speed for trailing and getting over obstacles and things. And they've also been upgraded with full metal gears, which makes it super durable and very beginner friendly. So nothing's gonna, it's not gonna break soon. This is the problem with plastic gears, especially when it's got a high speed. They can get stripped easily, and then you have to replace them, which is a hard job. But these come with full metal gears throughout. It's extremely durable and very nice. So those are the headlines, but we're going to look at it in more detail quite soon as well. Okay, T Hunter with a 2-speed is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's pretty cool. I've seen these running, and they go really fast. They work really well with fast motors as well. So they can be upgraded with different kinds of motors. Very, very cool. Let me show you what I got. Okay. Okay, it's a nice small box for me today. So it says, will people who bought the EVO 1 get upgrade discounts? No. When you say EVO 1, you mean the CR18P earlier editions. So this is an upgrade of that. The upgrade package or the conversion kit will be available to buy, but there will be no special discounts for people who bought those earlier ones. Hi, Ron. Nice to see you. Hello, Matthew. 6x6 and plastic gears don't mix. Just have fun, RC. Okay, let's open this box. So it comes in a nice, quite sturdy, very simple brown box. This is what it looks like before we ship it across the seas. Hopefully you'll get it in similar condition. But you never know, delivery does sometimes mess up the outer packaging, but the inner packaging is usually fine. Let's have a look at the top. CR18P EVO. Experience the evolution of the micro crawler. Quite nice. Very nice. Okay. I got it upside down. Turn it back the right way so you can see. Okay, now all of these, all of the 3 versions of this, the Rock Van, the T Hunter, and the Harvest, they come in the same box, just like this. It's very sharp, nice design, I think. Very simple. They all come in the same box, and you can see here it contains a sticker of what's inside. So this one we are opening is the metallic, or it's called metal gun color, Rock Van EVO, and it's got a new paint job and it's upgraded inside. So much nicer than the CR18P box. That's really cool. Thank you, William. We have helped Hobby Plus to design these. So yeah, thank you. I'm glad you like them. And let's see, the packaging looks way more serious versus the original Rock Van. Yes, it does. It looks kind of like a more kind of badass style, not like that kind of funky hippie style like the original Rock Van box. It doesn't show you the actual box inside, the actual car inside. It doesn't have a window, but still quite nice. Still quite nice. It has all the features along here, but we're not going to read them because I've memorized most of them and I can tell you what they are, and that you'll find them on our website. Okay, so let's open it up. Okay, definitely going to keep that one on my wall. What's that? Way more professional. Cheers from Arizona. Happy to be here. You said badass. It's a very American term, you know, but we get Americanized by watching American TV. Okay, so let's get in there. Okay. Okay, now when you open it up, it's just got these two flaps on either side. Don't try pulling the car immediately because it's tied down and by some zip ties. And so just pull out the sides like that. Comes out nice and easy. Okay, all the things that you need for it are under here. This is a ready-to-run vehicle. So it contains everything that you need apart from the batteries for the transmitter. It requires 4 AAA batteries. Take out the manual. Manual here. We're not going to open it, but I'm pretty sure it's in English. That would be a surprise if it's not, because the last one is in English. We have the battery charger. We have the wheel hex, and I assume that the actual battery is tied down to the car inside. Yeah, I can see it is connected by some bands inside, and it's I think it's a 6. Let me open it before I make a mistake. So how you get the electronics are, or the transmitter is inside here, and I just need to get some scissors to snip it open. Okay. So this one is for the transmitter. Okay. And I'm going to ask for some help to put the batteries in and get it working. Thank you. Okay, I'll show you the transmitter in just a moment, but it's quite a nice one. It's a standard one. If you've been with us for a while, you'll recognize it. It's one of the more popular ones that come with these RTR cars. And yeah, they're one of the higher level or more functioning ones compared to some of the other RTR cars that we have. Okay, let's see some more comments. You like the color scheme? It's quite nice. We have this one is similar in that metallic kind of look, but it's got a slightly different finish. This one is a little bit more gray looking, and this one is a little bit more, how could I say? It's got like a little yellow tint in that gray, and it's kind of a bit more metallic silver looking. And then we've got to go underneath. There are 2 zip ties just inside. Do we know the price and when it will be available? Yeah, I always skip these things. The price is $139.99. It's a really, really good price. And yeah, it's going to be cheaper and better than anything comparable to that. I think FCX is a little bit more expensive than that, and it's a little bit older now. For this performance, it's a really, really, really great car, especially since you're not really going to need to upgrade it out of the box. You know, you're not going to need to change any of the gears. They're already very durable. It's going to last you a long time. So it's a really cool price, I think. Okay, so then there are 2 zip ties just inside, and these are a bit tricky to get to. That one was easy. Okay. Okay, let's have a good look at this then. I'm just going to put this away. Okay, look at that. So there are different colors available. There's also a yellow one. I'll show you in a minute, a yellowy orange color. So this is a Lexan body. It's which makes it quite durable. It's durable and very light, and it has a lot of scale features on top of that. So it has this the plastic molded bumper, and the grille is also plastic molded. It has windscreen wipers and the side view mirrors here, which are real mirrors. I can see my thumb in the mirror. So these are real mirrors, which is quite cool. I think some of the older products had kind of pseudo mirrors, which were give the impression of being a mirror, but not actually. Okay, I got a nice long comment from Northwest RC Adventures. Joe, Oregon is nicer than California. I know because I'm from California, born and raised. Do not recommend unless you're going to Disneyland or any of the amusement parks. I just got my groovy blue van. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm not sure who that comment was for. Was that for me? I'm not planning a trip yet, but yeah, this one's got 2 wipers, Donald Sneff. So yeah, that's always a plus. And yeah, it's got some nice bumpers here. It looks very scale, looks very realistic because of these extra features. The bumper is a bit contentious because it does reduce the approach angle a little bit, and some people prefer to take them off or exchange them for some other maybe 3D printed bumper that's a little bit smaller. Personally, I like it. I don't think that it's wrong to, I mean, it's bad to have a little challenge when you're crawling, to have something that's maybe a little bit more tricky than, you know, you don't want it to be super easy and then there's no fun. So I think having that little bit of a challenge to clear that bumper is part of the fun for me. But yeah, very, very cool. The windows are kind of dark tinted. You can see inside and you can see the wiring, but when you're driving it, it's kind of hidden, and yeah, it's not, you can't see the internal parts. So, you know, which you don't really want to see that much when you're driving it. It doesn't have an interior. I haven't actually seen any like 3D printed or you know, any interior parts for these, but that would be quite cool if it had a scale interior. Hopefully one day we'll get one. Another is faster than the Power Wagon in second gear. I've heard that it's very comparable to the Power Wagon. I think it's basically the same speed as the Power Wagon. Okay, so some more scale features of this is it has fully functioning lights, front and rear, and it actually you can actually buy a light kit from Hobby Plus to get these fog lights working as well, and a little light bar in there, which is very, very nice and totally recommended if you want to get one of these. Just those extra light functions just really make it stand out and make it look cool. And another interesting and cool update from the original, if I show you the original, you can see underneath that it's, you know, it's hollow, and you can see the inside from the bottom. This is less attractive for a couple of reasons. One is that you know, it kind of spoils the illusion of the real scale van if you can see inside. And it's also, you know, the Lexan is quite easy to squeeze, which, you know, doesn't give you that feeling of, you know, a real scale car. And the other thing is that when you're crawling, it can lead to, you know, little small stones and bits of gravel and dirt getting inside the chassis. So Hobby Plus were aware of this and came out with a really nice upgrade, which is the inner fenders for these. So it's basically, it covers the bottom part. If you want to know how to install those inner fenders and the advantages of them, check out Quinn's RC. Quinn's RC have a very good video on that. But these ones come fully pre-installed. I'm not sure how much the inner fenders are on our website, but you can, but these ones, you know, it saves you the money. So it actually comes like that. It's not easy to squeeze anymore. So that, you know, it feels a lot nicer to hold. And it's also a lot safer for the actual chassis. It's less easy to get those little bits stuck in there. So less than $10. Yeah, but it's a nice upgrade, I think, considering the price of this one is $119.99. The price of this is $139.99. So that's a $20 difference. In that, we've got 2-speed, full metal gears. We've got those inner fenders, and we've got an upgraded transmission, which works really, really well. Let's see, any more comments? It keeps getting better. 139.99 is very good. But remember that we've got our discount for 199.99. If you spend 199.99, then you get a free Bronco style Lexan body for the FCX24. So if you're buying this, you might want to get a few upgrade parts just to boost it up to 199.99 and get this. I think this is valued at $39.99, this Lexan body. Is there going to be an EVO builder's kit? Maybe. Calvin, if you're still here, is there going to be an EVO builder's kit? And you've got to get rid of those red wheels. I totally agree with you there, Mini RC. Side-by-side comparison of what? You want a side-by-side comparison of which cars are you talking about there, Fish? How is the torque and low-end control? We'll talk about that in just a moment. But I'd like to show you some of the other cars that are available for the CR18P first, and then we'll get inside. Okay, so let me just quickly check my notes. I don't want to miss anything. I haven't talked about the wheels and the tires. These are 1.2 beadlock wheels, and the tires are very soft. They contain quite soft foam inside, and they're vented wheels. So do be careful when you're going in water. But for rock crawling, it's very, very good to have this kind of soft, squeezable tires. And there's also plenty of space here if you want to upgrade them for bigger tires. So there's a lot of space. Clear bodies available. Well, there is in the builder's kit, and yeah, we do sell the bodies separately. So Byron, yeah, we do have those. Looks like I'm spending some money tonight. Yeah, we hope so. We hope so. I hope that these are popular because these are quite likely going to be the best performing and affordable, mini rock crawlers out there at the moment, and we hope that you guys will like them a lot. Okay, so let me show you the other ones in the range. Okay, I'm just wondering if I should put them a bit higher because it's a little bit hard to see here. Do I have a stand? Oh, how about just put it on here? Yeah, I'm just going to put it. I have a little platform that I'm going to put it on. There we go. Okay, there's one. Okay, here's the yellow and orange one. Yellowy orange, and it has this kind of retro arrow design over it. Same style as same build as this one, just different body options. Quite cool. I love my Groovy Blue Rock fan. They are very cool, and yeah, I'm glad you bought one. We have here, this is the T Hunter, and we'll talk about these in just a minute. T Hunter, and this one is available in orange and also in silver. I don't know if I've got space here for the last two. I'm going to take these off. Then we have the Harvest. The Harvest was originally a CR18 product, which was released quite a long time ago, and now it's been fully upgraded in CR18P EVO, and it's a kind of power wagon style body. Very cool. And lastly, we have the metallic one. Okay, so there's a lot of different options, guys, for these ones. So let's quickly. I'm going to show you a little bit more about the T Hunter and the Harvest. There's not much space for me here. I wonder if I can raise my seat a little bit so that I can get my head in. It's not really working. I need an assistant. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm a bit higher now. That's better. And they are cool, right? You want the whole set? Go ahead. Go ahead. You can. You'll get a nice. Yeah, it's nice to have a full set of them if you if you've got the money. So this is the Tea Hunter, and it was originally in the green and yellow kind of army colors, and these ones are much sharper in color. So we've got the very sharp orange color. I think it looks quite nice in this kind of finish, which is a shinier finish than the other one. The originals were kind of matte color. Okay, so these ones, they've got the same chassis as the rock fan, which I showed you. It's a metal frame, I think, and it's got plastic links, mostly plastic throughout. And yeah, the body is a little bit different. So it was designed especially to have maximum approach angle and departure angle. So that's, this body was especially designed for that. So if you're kind of looking for crawling ability, you may find that the bumper on the rock van is a little bit restrictive, and so this would help you out with that. It has a roll cage at the back with a nice spare tire. Is it Phillips head or hex head? It's Phillips head. So yeah, I know you guys are not too keen on Phillips head, but it's nice to have a different experience. Yeah, I know that Hobby Plus may change to hex head one day, but at the moment we're sticking with the Phillips heads. And okay, so it has this roll cage and spare tire, which is fully functional. It has really nice scale details, such as this oil can here. The on-off switch is located at the top, and the battery just goes in to the box just here. And let's have a quick look. It's a 600 milliamp, 7.4 volt LiPo battery. Larger in size than, say, the FCX24, which was 300 milliamp, I believe. So it goes into these little boxes, which makes it, the idea is that it makes it quite convenient to take your battery out. However, as you can see, it is a little bit of a squeeze, and yeah, it does take a little bit of getting used to. There we go. It does take a bit of getting used to with it there. And sometimes some people have preferred to move them to the front of the car so it can adjust the weight bias and make it a little bit more front heavy rather than kind of middle and high. So some people have chosen to position the battery. And then with that, the other thing to note with the Tea Hunter is that the body doesn't come up. You need to have screws. You need to unscrew it in order to get it up. So if you want to adjust the electronics and things like that, then it can be a little bit tricky. It's not something that you do like while you are in the middle of a trail. This is just something to notice about it, and there are lots of ideas out there for how to adjust that. And I've seen kind of magnet attached bodies and people putting it on a bit of a swivel, a bit like this. I haven't showed you how to get into the rock van. The rock van attaches with these little clips at the back, and it's very easy to open up and get in. So we have these little clips. Put them here and hopefully won't lose them. I always lose these things. And just going to get in there. It's because I'm leaning forward. It's usually very easy to get in. There we go. And then this one just lifts up like that, and it's very easy to get into the whole body for the rock van. The power button for it is just here, and we'll have a look at the internal parts in a minute. Okay, next we have the Harvests, and the Harvest, like I said, is a kind of power wagon style body. It has some cool lights, and it has a light bar here, which they're bucket lights, and you can put lights into them, I believe, but they don't come with lights here. However, the lights at the front and the back are fully functional. Yeah, these are very cool. 2 different colors. This one has this one also has very good approach angle and departure angle, good ground clearance. You can see it sits quite high up on the frame. I'm not sure. I think because it's a Lexan body, that doesn't matter too much. And as you can see, the rock van also performs very well, and that's very high. So I don't think it's going to cause any problems with that. The cargo bed is, I'd say it's about 1 centimeter deep, but it does have these wheel wells. Is that what you call them here? So, you know, that takes up some of the space. But yeah, you can still put things in here pretty well. Okay, any questions? 1 to 18 scale, that's right. Yeah, 1 to 18 scale, Arthur. And here it looks a lot like the yeah, they're the same kind of style cars. And I think that they're chosen a lot of the time because they have that good ground clearance and approach angle. So they do become quite popular cars for crawlers. I put an old Harvest body on my TRX4M. That's cool. Yeah, it's good to have that Lexan body sometimes. So will we be able to EVO our CR18P? You will. Yeah, it's not going to be available right now, but I guess in a month or so it will come out, and then you can convert that yourself. Just ordered the EVO rock van. I love the 1st gen. Can't wait for the new one. Cool. Thank you, JD. Thank you. Is the Harvest body 1 part or 2? It's 1 part. It's 1 part. It's you can see molded here, so you can't take this one off. These light bars are separate and can be taken off. Someone explain to me what the EVO part means, please. EVO means evolved. It's better. It's been upgraded. That's what it's all about. You ordered a silver T-Hunter. Thank you very much, Edge of Texas. And hello, hi. This guy's awesome. They should give him a raise. Who are you talking about? Is it me? I don't deserve one. I still need to catch up on my RC knowledge. But yeah, basically that's the full range, and you can see there are a lot of cool options for you. If you can't decide which one you want, how about get one now, and one when a bit later on when you've had enough of that one. So a lot of people do choose to have one. I think it's quite cool to because people want to upgrade them in different ways and experiment with them. So it's actually quite fun. You can buy one and then upgrade it in a certain direction, and then you could buy a similar one and upgrade it in a totally different direction. And and that's really cool for kind of experimentation and and just seeing what works and what doesn't, things like that. All right, so I'm going to take some of these off now, and I want to go back to the rock van, and I'm going to show you a bit more about the gears and stuff inside. Okay, so let me pass these. And I actually have a little course that I'd like to set up here in a minute as well. Okay, so what do I want to see? I'll just get my notes. Okay, so I've already, oh no, I opened the yellow one. These are the clips for the yellow one. Okay, the yellow rock van. Okay, so let's open this one again. I guess you were being sarcastic when you said that I should get a raise. I guess that was ironic, maybe. Okay, so let's have a look inside, and you can see the battery comes fully, connected. There's a little tray here for the battery. It sits nice and snug. It's quite big. The tray is quite big, and connects just here. So first thing to notice about the rock van is that it has a 2-speed. So let's check that out, shall we? Okay, I'm just going to connect the battery. Yeah, and do I have the transmitter? And then it just turns on just here. Okay, And if it turns on correctly, you'll see the lights flash. Okay, and I've got my transmitter here. Clips go back on. Okay. Okay, fully clipped. And okay, it's working. Let me quickly show you the electronics. So here, this is the FlySky transmitter. It's got 4 channels. So we have steering here. Let me quickly. The transmitter fits nicely in your hands. It's very, very easy to steer. Nothing really gets in the way. I guess if I were being fussy, I'd say that channel 3 button is a little bit rubbing on my finger a little bit, but it doesn't bother me, and it's not easy to switch accidentally, so that's okay. And steering angle, very nice. Let me see. I'm just going to see if I can get it to turn around on this table. Not quite in this much, but it's about 80 centimeters steering radius, turning radius. Yeah, a little bit of a reverse needed to get around on this table, but pretty nice turning angle. And okay, and then we've got over here, we've got the light switches. Let's quickly show you that. Channel 3 does the light switches. That's low beam, high beam, and then off. Oh, here's the emergency lights. There are no indicators, I don't think. Let me check. Oh, it does have indicators. Yeah. Okay, and then we've got the rear lights also with indicators. I believe there is a way to adjust these to turn them off or just turn them into blinkers. That's something for you guys to figure out, I think. Okay, and then we've got a lot of dials. So this is for things like steering trim and throttle trim, and also you can change the direction of the steering and the throttle using this. So it's very, very flexible depending on what you want. 80 degrees steering angle, 45 degrees turning angle and 80 centimeters steering radius. I always get confused, steering and turning. It sounds similar, but yeah, you know what I mean, right? Take 80 centimeters to turn around here. The wheels themselves, they when you steer, it turns about 45-degree angle. This can be adjusted from here, and sometimes if you're new to this, you might find that the wheels are not turning as much as you would like, and then you'll need to adjust the steering trim on the transmitter to make it as as full steering as you can. Okay, so let's have a look. Yeah, let's show the EVO speed. So to change the speed, we've got channel 3 just here. Okay, so this is the slow and steady first gear. It's in here automatically. You can see the modulation is very, very nice. There's a lot of torque, which helps it to get over obstacles. Let me just put a simple obstacle on the way. Okay, so we've got, it's a little bit narrow, but you can see the kind of slow control that you can have on these. Very, very nice. And so that's as slow as it goes. And then you just change on channel 3. And it goes pretty fast. Okay, this is really cool for when you are trailing, when you're just walking along. This can keep up with you. Kids will have fun chasing after it, and dogs like to play with it. Just be careful with those dogs. So that's the second gear. It goes pretty fast. I wish I could show you a little bit better that top speed. Let's see what I can do. Okay, we just lost one. There we go. So yeah, really nice difference between first and second. Now, I'm just going to tell you a little bit of technical detail about this. and I've got my notes, so I'm just going to make sure that it's correct. Okay, so one of the key things that has changed about this car is the final drive radius. Sorry, final drive ratio. The final drive ratio in the previous van or previous CR18P was 153 to 1. That's it only had one gear, so 153 to 1. There are two new FDRs for this. Final drive ratio in first gear is 98 to 1, and the second gear is 24.5 to 1. So it's quite a lot. It's changed quite a lot. And what that does is that it gives you that extra power to have the second speed, and it also allows for a much it allows for a very nice smooth crawl in first gear with a lot of control. So it's a really nice final drive ratio for this one, and so that's all to do with the gearing. And with that, you need to, there's a problem with durability for the gears. And so Hobby Plus have completely upgraded the gears. So the gears are now fully metal and totally durable. They don't strip at all. The original gear ratio was 153 to 1. And yeah, so there's a really nice ratio for this, which gives it, you can see it's got such a nice smooth crawl. I'm going to get another obstacle just to entertain you guys. 2FMRC says that you've got you've covered some of this in your video, which I'm sure you do a lot better than I do. So yeah, check that out, guys. Let's now see how this is going. We're just going to go super slow because I just want you to see how good it is in the torque department. It has excellent torque all the way up. It's got 75% jack brake on now, so there's a little bit of a a little bit of a bump at the end, but very, very nice. So this has been fully upgraded with full metal gears. And another thing that this does is it adds weight in the correct areas of the rock van. So we have the weight now is towards the front, and it's a lot heavier than the previous version. I'm not sure. I can definitely feel the difference here between the two. This is a heavier one, and with that weight, you get a lot more stability when you're crawling. Really, really good upgrade. So you don't have to spend a lot of money immediately when you buy this, like you do with other cars. The metal gears, they really help with that low center of gravity, forward weight bias. It's very, very cool. The old version did have good forward bias. It did. And I would just say this is better. This is better in that way. Absolutely. I guess this is the only things that I would say people, is still interesting for you guys to figure out is, do you like the gear ratio? Do you like that final drive ratio balance? Do you feel that it works well and it's still smooth crawling? I think it's, I played with this in the Beijing Expo, and it was really, really cool. I liked it. I thought it was very, very capable, very smooth. And I think just that extra weight just makes it feel a lot better. I think that's a really cool thing that we've now got that 2-speed, but it doesn't affect the slow crawling. And that's, I think that's what you guys really want it for. You want it for that smooth crawl, and I think that that's still very much available in this. Calvin Yap says the new Evo has much better bias, more forward and lower weight center of gravity. Yeah, exactly. And this, remember, this is for all of the cars that we have. Okay, do I have some more points? Okay, so we want to talk about the motor a little bit. So in the original CR18P, the motor was 50, size 50. and it's a brushed motor. So yeah, size 50. It's a little bit, you know, it had to be, the gear ratio had to be very, very torquey, very slow. It caused a lot of noise. Well, not a lot of noise. It's still pretty good actually, but it did have some noise. This one is a lot quieter, and it now has a 130 sized, yeah, brushed motor as standard. So that much more powerful motor, and I've been told that actually I've seen this for myself, that these can be upgraded with more powerful motors. Like 240 or 270 or even bigger motors can now work with this gear ratio and these metal gears. It's fully upgradable, you know, for the motor. I've seen these working with Furitech Komodo, and they're really, really fun. So totally upgradable. And I'm really interested to know if Hobby Plus are going to kind of do anything different, you know, like FMS with their FCX24, they've turned theirs into a monster truck and things like that. I wonder if Hobby Plus have any interesting ideas for turning it into something that's not exactly a crawler. That might be cool. Can I spread it on toast? Is that smooth? It is that smooth. The P comes with metal diff gears. That's right, it does. This one has portal gears, which are metal. And I think that's a kind of necessity. We found these ones need to be metal, and these ones have metal portal gears, but these ones have metal gears throughout. Adds that extra weight to it. Okay, and so this can be fully upgraded with a bigger motor. There's a lot of room for that in these these rigs, which I think is very, very cool. Bearings, I think it's bushings. Calvin, could you answer that? Bearings or bushings? There we go. We got an answer from Donald's Neff. Bushings, I thought so. It is such a good value. Now, I think that Mini RC, did you get yours? We sent you a promo copy, a promo, what's the word? Version? Promo one. Yeah, did you get yours? Have you got a video coming out soon? Let us know. Hobby Plus 6x6 with 2-speed and portals will break the internet. That would be fun. That would be fun. Video is up in an hour. Looking forward to that. Okay, so what do we want to do? We want to do a giveaway, don't we? I'm going to put this, going to turn this off now. Oh, maybe I'm just going to do a quick run and then I'll do a giveaway. Okay, just to keep you guys hanging a little bit longer. I've got a few of these. I just want to kind of have a bit of fun with it, you know, because we don't normally do this with the, you know, with our live streams, but we've got some of these and I just wanted to have a go. Let's see. Okay, so we've got a couple of courses. I guess I'm just going to try this one. We've already done a couple of them. I'm just going to try this one and just give you guys a bit of an impression of how it is. It's hard for me to see the angles, but pretty nice. These ones that we got, I think we've bought them, and they're very easy to adjust the width, so you can make them perfect for your for whatever rig you're running. Let's see if I can go backwards. I'm still quite new to the hobby, so I'm not the best driver in the world. There we go. Let's get it over. But yeah, very nice. Okay, so let's do the giveaway, shall we? So giveaway as usual, as before. Okay. I'm going to give you a word. You have to type it again and again and again and again. Enter, 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 enter. Some people are guessing that the word is win. It's a good try. Good try. And so you just have to enter that word. So type it, enter, and I'm going to count down from 10 to 0, and then I'm going to take a screenshot on the iPad. And after that, I'm not going to be looking at the at any names, so I'm not trying to time it or anything like that. We had a complaint last time that that we're giving it away to somebody who has a channel. Guys, I think go ahead. If you want to have a channel, have a channel. We're not going to stop giving you prizes for that. We believe that if you look back through our track record of giveaways, you'll see that we give them to random people, not always to the people who have channels. And anyway, somebody who has 1,000 subscribers is not really much use to us anyway. So that's not the point. So how do I do the screenshot? It's like this. Okay, the word is EVO. You can have it capitals or not capitals. It has to be spelled correctly. EVO, 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 EVO. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, not eco, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, I'm not looking, 1. Okay. There, you see I'm not looking. You see I'm not looking, right? I'm not cheating, you guys. It's at the top. It's Jeff Newhart. Jeff Newhart, I hope you don't have a channel, but even if you do, you've won. Okay, congratulations, Jeff. We've never given you a prize before, I don't think. So so we're not rigging it, okay? Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. You are the winner. Thank you, everybody, for participating. You can go now if you want. The real fans will stay here because I got more to say. I got more to show you. We've got some really cool stuff, actually. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit more about that. Okay, so let me bring up another one. Okay, guys, congratulations. Okay, Mini RC, your video is now live. So if you guys want to tune out, please, feel free. It's okay. I don't mind talking to myself. All right. So with the CR18P, one of the coolest things about it is that it's extremely upgradable. The parts in it are, they're very easy to upgrade, very easy to access this rig and to do some work on it. The only problem is it's Phillips heads. You guys can get over that, I'm sure. You guys are pretty good with all kinds of heads. Okay, and so we are just going to talk a little bit about some of the upgrades that are available for the EVO and for the old CR18Ps. And these upgrades are also available for the old CR18 rigs, which are also available on our website. So I'm just going to show you some of them that we've got. If you want to bump up that money that you're going to spend, so that you're spending 199. And then you get the free legs and body, then these are some cool options for you. Okay, so we have some machine aluminium axles. If you're interested to know more about these, I'd suggest checking out Armin RC. He's got a video on these, which tells you in a lot more detail about their advantages. But it adds some weight. It makes it more durable. Very cool. We've got the front and rear axles, aluminium axles, come with all the screws that you need. Very, very nice. Okay, we've got portal hub set. And yeah, these add extra weight to your to the right part of your car, just above your wheels, to keep it grounded. So these are quite cool. Convoy in an EVO. It's a really cool idea, and I actually really like the Convoy, which I think is this one. This is one of the older CR18s, and I did ask Hobby Plus about this, and the main reason why they chose the Harvest was because they wanted to show off the performance, and this one has a little bit less approach angle and ground clearance, but I think that it might be a really cool option in the future. I'm curious about the benefits of the servo on axle upgrade. So that's another upgrade that I'd like to show you. We've just Hobby Plus have just released these. This is a little set that helps you to change the position of the servo to over your axles. And it's generally considered the best place to have a servo, just over your axles. And the main benefits of that is that it puts the weight in the correct place on the car, low and at the front. And it also helps with steering. It helps to increase the steering ability of the car. So servo on axle gets rid of bump steer, more even articulation, lower center of gravity, and more direct steering. Just have fun. These are really cool sets, but the only thing to consider with these, and I'm just going to give you these with a warning, these were specifically made for the CR18P, and they're not suitable for the old CR18s. For the EVO, they can work, but you're going to need to do a little bit of DIY to relocate the ESC, which is kind of in the place where you're going to put your servo. So you're going to need to think of how to relocate that on an EVO, and it'll be cool to see what you guys come up with about that. And yeah, so that's something for you to think about. Alan DeBuff, I'm sorry you're a little bit late now. You've missed the giveaway, sorry. And hello, GB Linden. If you're interested in RC airplanes, guys, he's got a really cool channel, which you should check out. Any word on K5 Highway Patrol? This is one that this is the rusted version. It's actually it's a little bit scratched. Well, not scratched. We had some stickers on it which we took off, so it's not perfect. But I'll just give you an idea of what the rusted one will look like. Have a look at that grille. That's pretty cool. Okay, this is the Patrol K5 mod, and we've actually got another mod to show you before we go today. So do stay tuned. It's a really, really nice K5 mod that I'm going to show you in just a minute. But let me quickly show you something. So these are the stickers that go on to this mod. It's a really, they're very nice. It says Patrol, Highway Patrol on it, and it has a cool little badge, and it has some other stickers along the way. So obviously, as we make these, we have to do a little test to make sure they're the right size. And it's lucky we did that, because we actually accidentally ordered the wrong size. So we actually got some pretty 1-to-1 scale stickers for these. So if you want one of these and you're ordering from us, just leave us a little note and we'll give you one. Yeah. Quite funny. Are those tracks in the background? No, they're not tracks. Not tracks in the background. Hopefully nobody saw that. Love this. I'm a highway patrol officer. Very cool. Very cool. And okay, so let me show you some more mods. Now, one thing people have wondered about these shocks is these are friction shocks. They're not really they're not oil filled, and they're maybe a little bit on the less springy side, or they're not quite as firm as you might want. And so one of the best upgrades for these, I'd say, is the aluminium oil filled shocks that Hobby Plus have brought out, and these are really nice fits, very solid. Yeah, really cool. Check out these ones. Okay, we have other things. We have the wheel weights, which are also very, very useful. Very cool. More wheel weights. And I think that's about it. We have the rear axle as well. I would suggest also for the rock fan, you want the light kit, which will get these front lights and a little light bar working, which are very, very cool. I've heard the Furitech is compatible, and like you mentioned, a bit pricey also. It is compatible, yeah. Okay, yours should give $20 or $30 off for the first people to use a code like you did with the original Rock Fan and Trail Hunter. Did we do that? I'm not sure. But yeah, we like to give some discounts sometimes. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. Are the Hobby Plus and FMS parts interchangeable? Not always, not always. You need to ask if you have a request, like you're wondering if something matches, just email us and let us check for you. Okay, because there's some of them may be compatible and some of them not. A lot of the Hobby Plus parts are actually compatible with the 6x6 Atlas, which is quite cool. Okay, so I am going to show you now a really nice mod that we've done for the K5 and will be available soon. And it's kind of designed for the summer. It has a summer vibe to it. And I've got it just here. You guys, if you've bought a K5 already, you're going to be a little bit sorry that you didn't wait for this one. This is the lid's popping off the cargo bed roof, and this comes with a host of accessories. We're not sure if it's these ones or not, but we've got some nice accessories in the back of ours. Have a look at this, guys. It's hard to keep it steady. Okay, have a look at this. So this is a two-tone paint job. Yeah, nice little beach truck, very much turquoise color, giving you that kind of relaxed summer feeling, and a kind of off-white paint job on the doors. And it comes with a lot of water-based stickers, which add a kind of really fun detail. All of these stickers have kind of different fonts and things. It gives it a really, I don't know, a really full, what's the word? It just feels complete, you know, with all of these nice different fonts and styles on it. We have a little paint on the rear. Now this does have the roof as well, and again it's kind of painted that off-white. And the other thing that's missing that I haven't shown you is that it comes also with a light bar, which has kind of fake yellow lights in it, which is the same kind of yellow that you can see at the top here, and it matches the Chevrolet logo really nicely. These will be available on our website quite soon, and yeah, it has a vibe. Yeah, the stickers really do give a really cool vibe to it. The stickers will come separately, so you can decide where to put them. And yeah, really, really cool. Okay, so that's the K5 mod that we'll have on sale quite soon. What? There's only 30 available. There will be only 30 available of that one, so it's quite limited. That one, have we got a price for it yet? Not yet, but we're trying to keep the prices low so you guys can, you know, feel happy with getting them, you know, and you don't feel it's pushing the wallet too much. Okay, so yeah, we've got tons of mods coming up. So every live stream, hopefully I'll be able to show you one or two mods that we've got. But I really like this one personally. I think it's the yeah, really nice feeling to it. And I'm just going to put it up here. Okay. And the last thing I really want to show you guys before we finish is that last live stream we were talking about boom racing, and I said that I'm going to be building one, and I'll show you a little bit as I go along. So I haven't done a whole lot of it yet, because I'm trying to stretch it out, and not, you know, I don't have the time to sit down for a whole day and do it, you know, so it's just here and there I do a little bit. And I'd just like to show you what I've done so far. Okay, here are the links. So so I've built the frame and mounted the transmission and the what's the word, the transfer case. And yeah, overall I'm really enjoying building it. It's nice and easy to do. And this is one of the first builds that I've done. So I still make a lot of mistakes. One of the mistakes that I made was I put this skid, I put it the wrong way around, And yeah, so the holes here, they don't match up to the transfer case. And so I'm a little bit concerned about that, because I tried to undo it, and then I somehow managed to strip the screws, and so I can't open the screws at the moment. So I probably will ask somebody who works in FMS to help me to open these screws, and then I can change the skid around. But I'm not sure if it's necessary or not. I'm not sure, because I've got a little bit of a wiggle, and I'm not sure if that's okay or not. Another option would be just taping over it, which would be a bit ugly, and I would be worried about, if it gets hot or anything. So I'm not sure, but I would probably just change that around. So awesome. Do you all do a giveaway during every live stream? I wouldn't say every live stream, but very often, Cody. You will have to swap it around, is that right? Yeah, well, I would like to anyway. I think it's something, I want to get it right. So it's not going to be a big problem. I think it's because this build comes with Loctite, and so I've been putting Loctite on all the screws. And I don't know, is that what made it so hard to unscrew? And then that's caused me to strip the screws here. I'm not sure. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm just going to carry on for now. And then when I get a chance, I'll change that around. So that's about it. Yeah, I'll show you a bit more next time. Oh yeah, I have done a little bit of the axles as well, and I'd just like to show you this one. So you can see here, this is one of the cool things about the Boom Racing BRX01 is that they have the steering link behind the axle. So that helps with ground clearance, and you don't get that a lot. Like I don't know, like if I show you the K5, it's got the steering link in front of the axle, and so it can get caught on things, here. So this one, yeah, it's very cool. I just really enjoy the smoothness of all the parts. So yeah, that's about it. Okay, I think that's all I've got to show you today. Do stay with us for next time. We've got some videos coming out for our channel for the CR18P EVO. We've got a few different videos, some of them just for your enjoyment and to see how it looks when it's running. Some of them, there'll be one unboxing. Quinn's RC, I'm not sure if you're with us now, but he's joined our team, and Quinn's RC has is making an unboxing video for us if you want kind of a shorter version of what I've done today. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining, guys. It's been really fun, and I hope that we can, yeah, we'll see you soon. Okay, bye-bye.